Good. All I have to do is, oh, we are live, guys. Hello. I'm here to save the day. North, south. Okay.
Spoof and boof.
We'll get that.
You want the logo?
No.
Probably should run it just to have it up there. Okay, I don't know what is going on. Right, I'm gonna go crash out for a second. I'll be back.
Right.
Didn't realize I was gonna go talk to my dad.
Right.
See if I figure it out.
Okay. We've just got all the stuff up. We're just going to check the OBS, make sure everything's good. It looks good. There's Matt Forns in his facey face. Gonna find the key to get rid of that. There we go. And there we go. All right. Hello, everybody. All right, so just a quick update. Stage is at 50 and 100, so we've already had, and I think we're meant to already have a caution happening. Someone got turned on the restart. Can't really tell who it was, though. Gonna check my frames. Yeah, we're getting 144. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Angel leads. Ethan second. Atkinson third. Brugge fourth. We're just gonna fix that. Had to make some fixes on the fly. Alright. So yeah, bracket challenge as well. Bracket challenge, we have, I think, 10 people competing today. I'm looking at the SDK and I'm looking at the bracket challenge just to kind of see where we're at right now. We should be live on YouTube as well. Yes, we are. We are live on YouTube. Okay, that's good. Uh-oh, Harden goes around. Nobody hits him. Caution is out. Yeah, as I was saying with the bracket challenge, currently where we're at... Ooh, that's the pace truck. Currently where we're at is we have 5 matchups today. These are the play-in guys, essentially. Joey Maines and Justin Barkley are in this. I do not see Maines in the field, so Barkley is going to be the automatic guy to move up. So Barkley is going to end up facing... looks like he's going to end up facing Davey. Can actually get that filled out right now. There we go. So yeah, Barkley's going to move on, as that means took a drop week, and Barkley is here, so he'll be facing Davey next race. Next one is Connor Darnell and Jarrett McCauley, the 29 and 36 seed. Connor Darnell is here. Jarrett McCauley is not here. So Connor Darnell also going to get a free pass. He'll face Johnny Brugge next week. Andrew Colbin, Sam Sundstrom, the 28 and 37 seed. Andrew is running in 26th. And Sam Sundstrom is running 18th. Pole Biz 2 laps down, so that's going to give the advantage to Sundstrom so far. Next is going to be 31 and 34, Kewins and Ludi. Kewins is out of the race and is going to most likely stay there in 32nd. Evan Ludi, however, is in 14th. So, yeah, Kewins is out of the race, so Ludi will get the advance.
Green flag.
And he'll
green
face
flag.
Angel Hernandez. And finally, it's going to be Nance and Morris Sr. Morris Sr. is up in 13th. Nance in 7th. So that's the closest battle we have going on right now. We had some good ones coming up, though. Ooh. 92 in the wall. Ethan Flanagan going to go on by. Ethan and Atkinson, they're actually going to be fighting next week in the bracket. And we got some interesting ones. We got like Isaac and Tim Richmond, the teammates. That should be a good one. Only 3 more races left to go, by the way, until the start of the playoffs. If you want to be getting into the playoffs, now's your time to really get going. Oh, there goes Flanagan on the wall. No caution. Got a little bit loose up in the marbles, and car just got out from under him. But yeah, as I was going to say, top 14 are locked in, as there are 2 drivers outside the top 16 with wins, so they automatically will be, essentially they'll be okay. Audio just does not sound right. Got a few guys around the highest movers. Right now, highest mover is Ed Sr. Up 16 and 16th. Medlin up 14 and 13th. Ludi up 13 and 12th. And Morris Jr. up 14 in 9th place. Davey Hendricks was on pole, and he's all the way back to 10th place. We got Matt slotting in right behind Ed Moore Sr. or Jr. And I bet he'd like to win this race. And he said that Bristol's one of his favorite tracks. Oh, there goes Jr.
Caution. Yellow flag.
Caution comes out, and he may have gotten hit by John Fassbender. Ooh, got loose and gave him a little bit of a bonk, but not that bad. Okay, 89 of 225. Stage is at lap 100. Now, you'll have 3 tire sets for 125 laps, and if you're looking for track position, I would say that now would be the time to pit. Yeah, Atkinson, Flanagan, Bill Moore, Scott Stewart, Chase Harden, Brendan Park, all coming down pit road. Andrew Kolb as well, Matt Richmond. So not that many cars decide to come down. We also got Ed Sr. and Evan Luty. And so about 7 cars are going to take the trip down pit road. And try to flip this stage. Not a bad idea for sure. And if another caution comes out, that'd be perfect for them. And Mitchell Connolly also is going to come down pit road. He's got some damage too. Jacob's still not back yet, but hopefully he'll be back soon. Getting ready for a restart. Hernandez and Brugge.
Green, green, green.
Good restart by Hernandez and Brugge. So it's going to be about 7-8 laps on the tires for the guys that just pitted. And, Senior just had a moment. And the 6 and the 23, they're all stopped on the racetrack. No caution, though. What on earth? How do they not have a caution for that? And he spins it on the cold tires. Tony gets them, then Mitch gets them, then puts them back in the Tony. I don't know how you can't call a caution for that. That's going to put Senior a lap down.
Caution, yellow flag.
And now there's a caution flag. Oh man. Sundstrom, Harmon, the 7 to 35. What caused that? Looked like Tim Harmon. Tim Harmon and Bucher. Bucher puts him around and causes a stack up. Oh man, Arca breaks him the 88. That's going to be the stage. And Angel Hernandez is going to win that stage. Nice to see you in the chat and all back. Looks like everybody else is going to come down pit road. Some guys are going to stay out. I think that's Ethan now. He's going to be on the best strategy out of everybody. At the moment, 12th right now. Gonna have some ground to make up, but hopefully maybe they can get a long run. One more quick bracket update. Barkley advances because Mays didn't show up. Connor advances because McCauley didn't show up. Colbin Sundstrom still fighting. Andrew Kolb right now, 23rd, 2 laps down. Sundstrom on the lead lap in 17th. Lodi advances because Kuhns is out in 32nd spot. And Nance Morris Sr. Nance is 4th. Morris Sr. 24th. And 3 laps down, it appears. And still down pit road.
Green, green, green.
Good news for Nance, as long as he can just keep it straight. Hernandez and Brugge, good restart for them. Hernandez out front a good amount, majority of the race. That's Brugge, Orndorff, Nance, Hendricks, Isaac, Matt, Fassenbender, Bucher. That one goes to the high side of the racetrack. Gets around Zach Bucher. Gonna have the good run off the high side, and he should be able to complete the pass. Can't make it though that time by. That one's really throwing it in deep into the top end, and he's getting a nice shot out, but maybe wasting a little too much time. That's a better line. Now he should be able to get around Bucher. Oh, he hit the wall. Almost clear, almost clear. And there goes Jeff Medlin around Zach Bucher now. Yeah, high side. High side's gonna burn up your tires. Inside, not so much. But you know, you gotta figure out, you know, what do I want to do? Do I want speed and you know, move up real fast, or do I want maybe conservation? But you know, you're gonna get whipped around by those guys that are running that high line like that. You know, Melvin's gonna try to go around Fassenbender now. If you're not pushing too hard on the outside, it doesn't matter too much, but. Take a break from Dover practice. Huh? Nice. Hopefully it goes good. Yeah, one more race this week, and then we'll be having the qualifiers for the ISNF race. Friday will be on the podcast. Then we'll have all the brackets in full effect. How do you feel for your bracket position, Joe?
The yellow flag is out.
We have a caution flag. Says Ed Jr. crashed. Ooh, what happened there? Ooh. What caused him to get loose though like that? Oh, he just got loose, recovered it, and man, couldn't save it. Mr. Nalback, how you feeling for your bracket? Thinking you're going to advance? I'll tell you though, right now, if Jonathan Nance was in the bracket, and Greg Rogers didn't show up, so Greg Rogers is lucky because Nance would have gotten rid of Greg Rogers. If it happened today, Orndorff would be upsetting Medlin right now. Fassenbender would be upsetting Scott Stewart. Um, it'd be interesting to see. It's gonna be the first round's gonna be a road course, so. Well, actually, this is technically the first round, but. Dude, that'd be amazing if Joe won the whole thing. I'd be happy. You know, his points aren't looking too good, but, you know. It doesn't really matter where you are in points because of this. All it requires is just some good strings of races, and we'll be doing just fine.
Green, green, green.
All right, Angel Hernandez back to the lead. Yeah, and, you know, I'm really looking forward to see, like, over all the brackets, because there's definitely going to be some parity in there. Lance Hill, for example, in ARCA, came in late, so he's really low in points. But, you know, he's going to be able to make, I think he'll be able to make a good run if he can just advance through his first set. You know, even to go back to how a few of the other brackets went, which was Xfinity and truck so far. Now, I wasn't here for the truck race, unfortunately. I got to watch real life racing, which was fun. But, you know, when I created this bracket, you know, I was like, oh, you know, you could just, you know, do what NASCAR did, right? But, you know, I wanted to give everybody a fair chance. So I'm like, hey, you know, we'll give all the people that have showed up to some races, you know, a chance to go in. And it's actually led to a lot of people in the series who otherwise wouldn't have had a chance to have a chance. As we got to fight for the lead, it's going to be Brugge and Hernandez. Brugge to the lead.
The yellow flag is
And
out.
right as he takes the lead, cautions come out. For what? So, here's a trick to figuring out when a caution came out. You look for the lights, and then you just go through everybody. There's no... Oh. Is that stage? I don't think that's stage. Unless they change the stage and it's wrong. It's odd. Yeah, I don't know if that's a stage or not, because it said 50 and 100, so maybe they changed it at the last minute and didn't inform us. But yeah, anyways, I was saying, you know, in trucks, Jeff Medlin's going to have the lead, by the way. Stays out with Sandstone's from Scott Stewart, Evan Ludi in the pits, but Angel Hernandez and Johnny Brugge. Johnny Brugge's still going to have the lead over him. But yeah, in trucks, you know, David Jansen beat Shane Griffin. Jansen will face Robert. Gervy and McKenzie. Now, Patrick McKenzie, 36 seed, will defeat Gervy. He'll face Michael Ball. Justin Bennett, 37 seed, going to go up against Chapman. Cody Riggs, 34 seed, going to go up against Leota. And Drew Holman, going to go up against Joy Burchett. Only two guys that were the higher seed in the first round for the trucks advanced. So more low seeds advanced than high seeds for the first round. Now, granted, it's only 5 matchups, but Holman and McKenzie was really close. only separated by one position. Yep, Jeff Mellon in first, yep. Yeah, he's on a little bit older tires, but we'll see how he does it. I'll tell you what, that car looks good though. Although I was going to say this though, I don't envy Drew Holman though, having to go up against Burchett in the first round. Practically, his chances are very low because Burchett's amazing on the road course. The only way that he doesn't advance is if San Sundstrom did not go. Just checked up that whole bottom line. The only way he doesn't advance is either if he doesn't show up or wreck, essentially. And Jeff's on old tires, though. He's not going to fight Johnny too hard. Johnny Brugge back to the lead. And if I was Angel, I'd be a little bit salted right about now just because my line just got checked up. And now I'm going to be in 7th place where Brugge, I was just fighting him a moment ago. He's in first now. Not somewhere I'd want to be. And to talk about Xfinity really fast, you know, Ethan Collier, lower seed, defeated Hughes. He'll face Banks.
Caution, yellow flag.
Caution is out again. This time for Chase Harden. Ooh. 91 just lost it. Got hit by Mitch and then not good. Not good. I know it's been more than 6 cautions. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to get the accurate number because I joined the session late. I don't know when I joined the session. We had a good run, I mean, here. Probably on like 8 or something like that. Yeah, Prita beat Riley Barton. Ricky Williams, 34 seed, gets over Guetta in Xfinity. And Chad Wiggins beat Jacob Treat. So, I'd like to see a low seed advance. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. You know, cup matchups. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, cup matchups. For those that do not know, 1 versus 33, it's going to be Davian Barkley. 16 versus 17, Ethan and Atkinson. 9v24, Bucher and Pointer. 8v25, Harden and Webb. 4v29, Brugge and Darnell. Darnell advances, and so did Barkley today. Barkley advances, the main's not being here, and Darnell, because McCauley in here. Van Gore and Frey, 13 and 20. 12 and 21, Isaac and Richmond. Ed Morris will face the winner of Kolb v. Sundstrom. Hewins is out. Ludi is still here, so Ludi will advance and face Angel Hernandez, 2v34. Simone 15 and Kevin Jordan 18. Then Medlin 10 and Dakota Orndorff 23. So that's it for the Medlin fans right there. If you're a Jeff fan, because I know we got some Jeff Medlin fan club in here. You're going to want him to beat Orndorff. So, Orndorff's been strong, so.
Green flag, green flag.
Only got a couple more. 7v28 or 26. Stewart and Fassbender. Greg Rogers 3. He'll face the winner of 30v35, Nance Moore Sr. 14-19, Harmon and Forns. 11-22, Park and Barroso. And 6-27, Moore and Conley. And that's for a road course, too, so. You know, we got some really interesting first rounds. I mean, going to a road course and then immediately going to Talladega? Going to a tough track like Rockingham? There goes Medlin. And there goes Angel as well. Oh, man, oh, man. So Medlin just gets loose on his own. Gets a little bit of a tap. I'm wondering what happened to Angel. Was it just the case of the same thing happening? Yeah, Angel and Jeff both get loose in the same spot. Not really any big damage to either guy. That should make Andrew Kolb the lucky dog. Ace Kolb should be the lucky dog. We got some guys coming down pit road right now. It's going to be Darnell, Hernandez, Hardin, Park, Lodi, Harmon, Moore, Junior, Conley, and Van Gore, Morris Sr., and Cedric Barroso. We'll be right back on the Southern Broadcast Race Network. Someone must have switched the link on the commercials because they're not working. That's wonderful. So check out It's on Cleat. It's a sponsor of the Truck Series and big sponsor. Talk to Zach Bucher about it. You know what? We'll actually just bring Bucher in to talk about it for a minute. And then shout out to SFH. Sponsor of the ARCA series. Check them out at We Are SFH. And I believe it's one more podcast on iHeart. And so leads him back to green.
Green,
Here
green,
we
green.
go. Green, green, green. Oh boy, Orndorff, hold on to it, buddy. He's got lucky. He nearly hooked Sundstrom. Sundstrom's having a good run today, though. Look at him. You know, Sundstrom's been having a rough season, man, and I bet he'd love to just have a good finish. You know, 37th in points, putting together a solid top 5 day. Even with some damage, but he's running good. Uh-oh, here comes Ethan. My best friend is what some people would think. He's a good guy. He's a good friend. Good team owner, too. Right now in 8th spot. Has a win on this season, but is below the top 16, so hang on to it, Fassbender. Oh boy. Isaac goes to the high side of the racetrack on Davey Hendricks. Isaac gonna rip around the high line, but loses a lot of time. But he's just in a really good speed off there. But I just don't think the high line's gonna work right now for Isaac. Davey gonna pass Isaac Wilson pretty easily. Now a little bit farther back in the pack, it's gonna be Sundstrom. He was just in 5th, and now he's all the way back to 13th, 14th position. Connor Darnell is the next one to have to go by. Chase Harden right now is going to be in 12th. That's going to put Sundstrom back to 13th. And I'd be a little bit worried now if I was Sundstrom because Andrew Kolb is back on the lead lap. Still needs to get a lot of damage fixed, but I'd be worried once he does. Matt Forens, I told him he loves Bristol. Guess what? Matt Forens is charging through the field right now. And he's making some good moves. You know, we got 76 laps to go. And if we keep on having cautions, there's Jonathan Nance. We'll get done eventually. Well, looked like Davey got pinched in the wall, I think. Matt Forens down pit road. I feel like we just saw him down there. Zach Bucher as well. Sundstrom, Kolb, Park, Bill Moore, Tim Harmon, and Jonathan Nance. We're going to grab Zach Bucher if he's in the chat. If not, we'll grab Matt Forens. Alright, well, Pikachu, I choose you. Get in here, Matt. What's up, Matt?
What's up, Joe?
Well, just saw you climb your way up to second and then take some tires. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good as long as I can keep this car clean. This track's a little tricky this evening.
Yeah, I saw quite a few people kind of looping it around a bit.
Yeah, it's bouncy. The car gets upset really easy. Nothing like I practiced during the week. So it's a little crazy. I don't know what happened. I mean, the temperature's the same. Everything's the same. It just drives way different.
Well, I'll tell you what, real quick. Tell me a little bit about what's going to happen for the podcast on Friday.
Well, we're doing, we're going to be broadcasting the qualifier race. I've already talked about the qualifier race like 8 times this week. But if you don't know about the qualifier race, we're having a League v League race and 15 v 15 from each league. And we're going to run 2 qualifier races. Top 5 in each race are locked into the versus race, and we'll choose 5 other drivers. So
maybe talk about some of the brackets as well. How do you feel about your bracket?
We're 1 to green at Bristol. I'd like to go back down to my team chat now, please. Thank you.
I'll drag you up later.
All right.
Stay safe.
Thanks.
If Matt wrecks, the curse is real. So you know what? I say we keep an eye on Matt for just a moment. Maybe that's why Bucher's not in the chat. He's scared.
Green flag, green flag.
They'll get dragged up. But Forens is the best on the tires right now, so we'll see what the tire advantage does. See if he can kind of get his way through the field. Already going to get around Chase Harden, it looks like. And it's not that many people he's going to have to go through. Only about 10, but these tires take a minute to warm up. And but once they warm up, you will get going. These tires seem to work pretty different to the other tires in iRacing. And just in general, even in real life. But it's just because the tires are so much different. They're so much bigger. Matt Forn's good pass around Chase, and now going to battle with Ethan Flanagan. Now these two have history. Goes right on by. And I'll tell you, I think Matt's going to be the one to watch right now. I mean, oh, Sundstrom, be careful. Hit the wall and came back down. Yeah, I'll tell you, Matt's the guy to watch right now. If this stays green for a while, he's in a good spot. Horns gets around Fassbender, who slaps the wall, but's having a good day. 3 wide from Chase Harden, gets around, or it looks like he's defending. 35 into 17. Is Kolb in the pit right now? He is in the pit. Looks like there is some issues going on for Andrew Kolb right now. He's going to get the car jacked up and take some tires, but he's going to be multiple laps down again. Angel
Caution, yellow flag.
Hernandez. I think Angel must have gotten in an incident. I'll take a look at what happened in a second, but Angel Hernandez, I think, might have gotten into it with Andrew Kolb somewhere, and a caution didn't come out. Oh. Cedric Barroso got loose and just nailed Angel, and well, Angel's not going to be happy with that, especially since Cedric is like 50 laps down. That is not good. We'll see what caused the caution now. Which was Park. And Park just got loose. Oh man, the ARCA brakes are real. Goodness. On board here. Okay, can't really say that was ARCA braking, I guess. Caution came out right about here, and can't really see the stop car on the track. You know, I'll tell you though, if the bracket was going on right now for these other guys, man, Evan Ludi would have eliminated Angel. That would have been something, wouldn't it? So, a lot of leaders pit. Bucher is going to be the leader, along with Matt Forns. Everybody's fan favorite, Jeff Medlin, starting in 3rd, and Sundstrom 4th. And you don't really see these group of guys up in that position. I know the Jeff Medlin fan club, you know, they want to cheer on their guy. I mean, he's only 2 positions away from the lead. Jeff Medlin fan club.
Green flag, green
Cheer your
flag.
boy on, because we're getting down to about 50 to go in a few laps. Bucher, good restart. That boy would love a win. With only 2 more races after this race before the playoffs begin. There goes Davey. Ay, ay. Davey self-spins again. That corner has just been biting everybody.
The yellow flag is out.
And the caution's out. I think it's for Chase Harden this time now. Ethan probably expected him to run closer to the wall than that. But that will make Bucher the leader. Got a lot of pit strategies we gotta keep an eye on. Bucher's out for 20. Orndorff is on the best set right now, as well as Brugge. Hendricks and Chase Harden, Park Angel, they're down pit road. So they got about a 15 lap difference on the tires. If Dakota won, that would definitely throw a wrench in the system. Because Dakota is outside the cut line right now. I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Green, green, green.
All right, Bucher back out to the lead. Orndorff second, Sundstrom third. How about that? There goes Isaac, and there goes Brugge. Ay, ay, ay.
The yellow flag is out.
And now we have another caution. For what? Well, Van Gore was checking up and got spun. And the 9 was going slow because he probably hit the wall. Brugge isn't meatballed, but is damaged. Yeah, they might be ecstatic for a Dakota win for this particular race, but not sure about next race because Medlin and Dakota are going to be fighting in the bracket challenge at Sonoma. Do I hear Jacob back?
It comes and goes. I'm not sure what the problem is. It's something with my computer or the internet cable. I don't know.
I'll hook you up with someone after the race, alright? All right. I think we're on like our 13th or 14th caution. The ticker isn't accurate, but
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that Sam Sundstrom in third
that is Sam Sundstrom in third.
with a very damaged car?
Everybody's hit the wall at this point. Now I know how it feels to broadcast truck races sometimes.
Yeah.
Well,
Green, green, green.
I would say though, I don't know how many cautions we had at Bristol. I think we had like 20.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot more laps to accomplish this feat. I don't know. Back to green they go. Bucher still in the lead. Ethan. Then Dakota. Scott Stewart. Sam Sundstrom. Brugge just got wrecked, but moving like he didn't. He fixed his car a little bit. Still a little bit dented in the front, but looking okay in 8th place. And, you know, Zach always been a decent Bristol driver. But he'd love to win tonight because Bucher.
Oh,
What?
Orndorff hard into the wall.
That ain't good. He's still running good, though. He's still hanging in second. He does have good tires.
40 to go.
I'm going to check me the standings. Well, not really the standings, but I'm going to check the stats for our good friend Zach Bucher. Zach Bucher always been near the top of the points. Kind of struggling a little bit maybe by his standards. But in terms of wins, in Relentless, it's only a couple. He's actually never won a race in
The yellow flag is out.
Ooh,
he's never won
That's
a
a-
race in the new Gen 6 in the new Gen 7.
that's a lick.
Who had a lick? Fassbender?
Not sure who that was.
Ooh, yeah, Fassbender and Brugge. Ooh. Rip. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, Bucher's never won a race in the, he's actually never won a race in the Cup Series either. He's finished second 5 times. 3 of those have come on road courses. Wilkesboro and Pocono. He's always been strong, always gotten strong finishes. And actually has really good stats. You know, a 12.2 average finish for his Cup career. Nothing to scoff at. It's not the best average finish, but it's still pretty good. Road course, though, 5.6 average. That's really good.
So riddle
short
me
track's
this.
his best, though, 10.4. What?
Riddle me this. Running fine right now.
What?
My stream on my personal Twitch. Running fine.
How about that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Computers do what they want. As for Dakota Orndorff, never won a race at all in Relentless. His best finish is 3rd, 2 times, both in the Cup car. Dakota Orndorff could get his first win. As for Chase Harden, you know, Chase Harden, another guy in Relentless. Only found victory lane, I think 1 time in the Cup Series. Yep, 1 time. Richmond this season. You know, Scott Stewart. For him, never won a Cup race. We got a lot of guys. This top 4 only got 1 win between them in Cup Series competition. Here we go. Bucher back out to the lead. You know, Matt Forns, you know, as he said, you know, he likes Bristol.
He won here last year too.
Yeah. And that'd be important for him because he's not been looking the best in the points either. I think right now, you know, I was looking at the bracket seeding because that's we see it based on points, and he's 19th in points, so. And you know what, that would also knock off to be where only 13 then would transfer in due to points. So that's to be another guy that's out of the points conversation, picking up a win. If he does win. With 30 laps to go, I think it's important that we take a quick look at the strategy. Bucher is 20 laps older than Chase. He's about 10 laps older than Orndorff. He's over 20 laps older than Forns. Forns is only about 7 behind Harden, though. Flanagan leads with the best tires overall in 8th. So we got a lot of pit strategies that are going to be intersecting. And maybe if we have one more caution, we'll see a little bit more of a dip. But I don't know if it's worth it to go for tires at this point in the race when you see Zach Bucher running the way he is with significantly older tires than some of the guys behind him. You know, Ethan Flanagan, though, Ethan has, like, no one between him. He doesn't have damage, and he's just not really able to pull in anybody. Bucher's starting to slow a bit. I think now the tires are starting to kick in. Because Flanagan, he just pulled off a lot of time, too, on Bucher. Bucher's now looks like he's going to try to go to the high line, but look at everybody stacking up behind Bucher. Now, I'll tell you, man, this guy, he'll fight hard for that first Cup win. And so is Dakota Orndorff, because look at Orndorff go to the high side. Just blow by Chase Harden. And if he can get clear, he's going to have a shot at Bucher. What do you got, man? You got Bucher, you got Orndorff. Orndorff is flying right now. Jacob? Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Might be having a technical issue. Oh, man. Bad exit, though, for Dakota. Bucher starts to get away again. He's gaining time again. Matt Forns to the inside of Jeff Medlin. Medlin continues to hang on. The 7 goes to the bottom. And Scott Stewart will get past Forns.
Playing a little bit of team strategy, I do believe, here.
Bucher, I thought he had fallen off for a second. Now has put a second on this group.
Don't burn him up too much, buddy. Whoa, they're getting hairy back here with the 3, the 27, and the 10.
Yep.
Almost wrecked.
Matt Forns has got cost a lot of time. Ethan, what happened to Ethan? I think Ethan might have just dropped. Oh. I think he may have had a wheel issue. Something happened. And then the Alt F4, it looked like. He must have had some sort of technical issue happen, because that was strange. Maybe a monitor went out and he didn't want to cause a caution. Some sort of problem must have happened, but yeah, Bucher, and I'll tell you what, Dakota, even if he doesn't win the race, still going to get his best career finish a second.
No, because he's still in the session. Flanagan dropped his packets. He's at 24 quality.
He must have had a leg spike or something. Something must have happened to him. Bucher now out to 2 seconds. And I'm just not sure if they're going to catch him at this point. Lapping cars as well. And running quite cleanly. The only thing I'd be worried of is if a caution come out. Caution came out.
Shut up. Conley is saying in chat that we lost him in chat and everything.
Strange.
Everything shut off.
Yeah, I can't tell if Orndorff is just laying off or if he's just that slow.
Medlin making a good run for third right here. Sundstrom going to go to the inside of the 5.
Can't really tell if they're holding back or not. And to go. 2.5 gap.
Oh, his screens and all went out, yeah.
Unfortunate, had a good run. Luckily he is the playoff buffer. 8 to go. 12 cars on the lead lap. And there goes Dakota. And Chase. And Medlin.
Caution. Yellow
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh boy. And they're still wrecking. Ah. I don't know if that was some ARCA brakes or what happened, but Medlin and Orndorff fan club aren't going to be happy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Looks like Medlin just kind of got into him.
Now, is Chase going to play the teammate here? Is he going to go for the win himself?
Man, Isaac got whacked after that caution, jeez. Oh man. Just hitting
Because
all-
Chase already has a win on the season.
He does, yeah.
Zach doesn't. Zach's chasing his first overall win. So I'm wondering if Chase would be a good teammate here and play teammate instead of racing for the win.
I don't know. I'll tell you this though. One advantage that Zach has is that on the restart he'll probably be able to blow Chase's doors off, just for having the restart zone. It's a big advantage having the restart zone. We're probably gonna have a natural
Green light
green light
checker.
checkered or close to it.
Whenever you get a second, have a gander at SPR in Discord, please.
What am I looking at? Have a gander at what?
The one I pinged you at. We can discuss it here after a while, but just wanted to give you a heads up. I don't know.
We'll see.
All right.
Yep, 3 laps to go this
3 to
time
go.
by, and surprisingly, inside shows for Bucher.
Green flag.
Better win
green
that.
flag.
He did. He beat Chase off that, but may not have gotten as much as he wanted to. Oh man! Oh man! He goes up in front of Chase. And we got 2 laps to go. He's on the preferred line, though, I'd say. With those old tires,
Yep.
those high side may be better. It's good that he is Chase there, slowing down Scott Stewart.
Yep, 2 to go. 3 and 4. White flag is in the air.
Yep, and I think this is going to be a good first win for Zach Bucher. In the Cup Series, one of those guys really good at Bristol. Around 3 and 4 for the final time. Zach Bucher going to win at Bristol. Chase Arden, second. Scott Stewart, third. Big wreck as they come across the line. That's going to be Zach's first ever Cup win. Let's take a look at the bracket, by the way. We'll get that completed right now and just tell you where everybody finished. So Joey Maines didn't show up, but Barkley did, and even though he didn't finish good, he finishes 29th, so Justin Barkley is going to advance. He'll face Davey Hendricks next week. Next is going to be Connor Darnell and Jarrett McCauley. McCauley wasn't here, so Connor Darnell will get the position. Connor Darnell, good job for him, by the way. Highest mover. Finishes 10th, up 23 spots. So good job,
Nice.
Connor Darnell. He'll face Johnny Brugge at the road course.
Dance got a P5. Nice.
Yeah. Colbin Sam Sundstrom. Sundstrom. I guess maybe proven that this bracket was a good idea because he was the worst one coming in. And, man, good run for Sam. 7th place. Where does Kolb finish? 25th. He'll face Ed Morris. Evan Ludi. Hewins. Hewins finishes 32nd. And he finishes 31st. Evan Ludi was pretty much guaranteed to go in there after Hewins didn't. Evan Ludi finishes 23rd. He is going to face Angel Hernandez. And finally, Nance and Morris Sr. Nancy Pants Nance gets a 5th and will advance Ed Sr. 28th. He'll face Greg Rogers. You know, Zach Bucher, I'll tell you what, man. This guy doesn't win a lot, but can dominate when he does. You know, it's his first Cup win. He's going to be excited about this one. Only had a few wins between it, you know. He won at Watkins. No, he won at Bristol and Xfinity. That was it. That was all he won in Xfinity. He never won truck. And yeah, I don't think he won ARCA either. Yeah, never won ARCA. So it's his second career Relentless Racing win. Both coming at Bristol. Bristol's a tough track. I mean, hey, that's an accomplishment. I think he'll take it, you know. Time for the interviews. And we're going to get the first place finisher, Zach Bucher. Zach, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Hey, first Cup win, second win overall in Relentless. Your first win came at Bristol and Xfinity. And you come here and you win in Cup. How you feeling? I mean, you gotta feel good, huh?
It's only suiting that I win at Bristol. First and foremost, I want to apologize to Tim Harmon for early on in the race. I did not mean to get into him at all. I'm definitely sorry to him and whoever else was collected in that.
Yeah. So I mean, you kept it out there with old tires. You know, were you worried about some of the guys that were coming at you with newer stuff?
Definitely Jeff. I know how Jeff is. I seen him coming up in the relative, and I was just praying for no caution. And then the caution came out, and I figured if I take the inside, the outside would be able to battle back a little bit with the inside, and I'd be able to buffer enough with the old tires. I kind of learned that with the Xfinity race that I won here. I think I won it on 75 lap old tires too.
Well, man, that was a good run for you. How you feeling about your bracket challenge? You're going to be facing Sean Pointer, and you're running Sonoma. You've always had good finishes at the road courses.
I'm looking forward to it. I think if Sean's going to be around, he's going to be running some laps with me this week, so hopefully be a good little battle between us.
All right. Well, hey, what do you got for shout-outs, man?
Huge shout out to my teammate Chase Harden, my other teammate Connor, and our crew chief Gibb, and the whole Takao. You guys for broadcasting this, the whole league, all the admins that put this together, and just everyone for showing up.
All right. Good job tonight. We'll
Thank you,
see
man.
you next week, man. Good luck. All right. Chase Harden, how you doing? You've been having a good season.
Yeah, second place. Feels pretty good to get to Cal 1-2.
That hasn't happened in a while, but tell us
All
about your
right,
race.
well, no, you didn't need to add that.
Oh my, yeah, Connor's probably not gonna be too happy hearing that, but yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, so I got spun out from, I think I qualified like ninth or something, and I think I spun myself out the first time. And then the second incident I was involved in, I got spun out by somebody else. I don't even remember who it was, to be honest. They gave me like a minute of damage or something. I got all that fixed with all the cautions that we had. And then I got spun out by somebody else, got like 30 seconds of damage, got that fixed with all the cautions once again, and then I drove from the back to the front. So that felt pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you did a good job. You were fighting up in the front for a good amount of time today. I mean, you've been definitely one of the more improved guys I've been seeing this season. I mean, you're doing really good in points.
Yeah, I mean, compared to like my former Cup seasons, I guess, yeah.
Deep playoff run, maybe?
Hopefully, that's the plan.
Man, I'll tell you what, you had a good race, good finish at the end. How you feeling about next week with the bracket challenge starting for everybody now? You're going to be facing Matt Webb at Sonoma.
Well, if it wasn't at Sonoma, I would be pretty confident, but I barely know Sonoma, so I have to run a lot of practice there to, learn the track and learn the lines and everything. Learn
Cup
the
car is
apexes.
definitely the hardest stock car in my opinion too. On
Yep.
the road courses.
Especially because those first like 3 laps, it's just straight ice, is what it feels like.
Yep. And then put on top of it, more than likely hot track, and hey.
Yeah, not a good combo.
What do you got for shoutouts?
Yeah, shout out to Gibb for spotting me. Shout out Zach for, winning, being my teammate. Shout out Connor. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
Yeah, shout out to you for doing the broadcast. Thank you.
Yep.
But yeah, that's it.
All right, wait. Good job, and good luck at Sonoma.
All right, see you, Joe.
See you. Scott Stewart, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Didn't notice too much of you. I'm doing good, but came up to the front near the end of the race. And tell us about how the race went for you.
Yeah, I qualified second. I was pretty happy with that, and then I got a little loose at the beginning, lost second, then I went to third, and then I blinked back to like 15th, and then I spun out, hit the wall, and then after that I spun out again and went a lap down, and then I had to get all my damage fixed, and then I got involved in that one wreck, got my lap back, got the damage fixed, and just through the chaos of the race, I was able to work it up there right there at the end. I didn't get any stage points, but got a good finish in the end. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was a good run for you. How do you feel about your little position in the bracket challenge? You're gonna be running against Fastenbender at Sonoma.
Yeah, no, I think that bracket's awesome. I'm glad that we're doing it. Definitely a fun challenge. The only two races I've missed this season have been both the road courses, so I don't really know what to expect. So I hope I do well, and I know Fastbender's probably gonna do good too. So it'll be a good challenge.
Yeah, 7th seed, so in a good position. What do you got for shoutouts, man?
Always got to shout out North South Racing. Matt and Sam had a really good night tonight. All of us in the top 10. Unfortunate Mike couldn't make it tonight. I'm sure he would have been right there with us. Thank you, Joe, and for doing the stream. I'm sure you did great as always. And got to shout out the league for putting on this amazing event. So much fun, even though it was a lot of cautions, probably a little boring at times, but it's so much fun. And only 2 races left for the playoffs, so I'm excited.
All right, well, hey, good job tonight, and good luck at Sonoma.
Yes, sir. See you guys then. See ya.
See ya. All right, that's going to be all for the broadcast tonight. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for ARCA Racing. I'm going to check where they are real quick for you. ARCA Racing is going to be at Bristol. So we're going to get all the Bristol out of our system. One more Bristol to go. 165 tire sets at Bristol for the ARCA cars. ARCA cars, I'll tell you what. Been driving them lately. They've been quite fun. Good night, everybody. This is Southern Broadcast Race Network. We'll see you later. Have a good night.